All right, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get started with our final series of the night here shortly, but welcome back to MLE here, presented by APM Music. This time in the booth, I am joined by Undead. Man, how are you doing tonight? Man, it's been a great night of Rocket League so far. I didn't cast the first two series. I've cast the last two, and it has been exciting throughout the entire night. And we're going to wrap it up here with the Tyrants and the Bears, the 3 and the 6 seed in the ML League doubles. Yeah, like you said, these two teams are not that far apart when it comes to records. I believe. Yeah, so Undead seems to be muted a little bit here, so I'm going to try to basically say what he just said there. He's looking forward to this series. He wants it to be, or he expects it to be a little bit of high-octane action coming out from these two here. But like he had said before, this is a series that guys couldn't hear, this is a series that of two teams that, even though they're number 3 and number 6 seeds, are really only separated by 2 games in the regular season. The Bears come in this one as that higher seed in the 3 seed. 30 and 20 in the regular season. But a lot like the last series between the Shadow and the Outlaws, the Tyrants are the same exact record as the Outlaws were in that one, 28 and 22. So not a lot really separates these two teams going into the series besides rankings. However, like I said before, once you get to the playoffs, records are just that, they're history. It all comes down to one series, and whoever comes out on top is the better team that night. I mean, yeah, he's still not back just yet, but yeah, this is gonna be a fun series. We've had a lot of fun series tonight. Only one series tonight has actually ended in a sweep. That was the second series of this one. The first series went 5 games. The last 2 series have gone 4 games. So if that pattern stays up, we should at least expect to see 4 games in this series right now. I would love to see 4 games in this series, because that means it's good Rocket League action here at MLE. And looks like the teams are loading onto the pitch right now. You'll have the Tyrants in the yellow cars, the Bears in those light blue cars, YZ and Judgmental for the Bears, Sammy and Skylar for the Tyrants. Game 1 of this ML series goes underway right now. Sammy, actually, it's a 50-50 kickoff right off the start. Judgmental's going to pick up that boost on that sidewall there. Plays it all the way across the field, gets it past Skylar, and Sammy is now playing it back into the Bears. And Judgmental gets credit for the first save there. Up to YZ, who gets a shot there, but a nice play by Sammy to get it away from the goal. Now it's going across with Sammy trying to get there to Skylar, who tries to pinch it off there, but Skylar actually picks up the first demo of the series on the Judgmental. Sammy
I just clicked that okay because I just saw it.
Own goal box. Now carries it all the way downfield. Skylar goes for a redirection shot there, but plays it a little bit too high. Judgmental passes up there to YZ. YZ, though, plays it a little bit too far across the pitch. Skylar now carrying it upfield. Judgmental gets it away from him, but YZ plays it directly back towards Skylar. No one there. Actually, a lot of people just straight up missing the ball there. Gets played across field. Pinch coming out, or 50-50 coming out. One there by YZ into the Tyrants side. Judgmental going to keep this one in the Tyrants end here just for the moment. Sammy, though, is going to play this one all the way back downfield. And I believe Undead is back as Sammy finds the first goal of the series.
Hey, welcome. I'm here. I mean, this, but back to the play. This was just a great play. A little bit of a misfortunate error there on the back wall, and Sammy's right there to capitalize on it. So, but coming back, Judgmental's got to look at the net of his own. Skylar with a great save right there on the goal line. Sammy's going to be able to take his ball away, puts it down for Skylar, and it's back into the offensive end. Sammy to keep it in there. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
You're good. Sammy was going to try to keep it in the Bears end there before it gets cleared back down by YZ. Judgmental rotates back to get some boost here. Though Skylar now going to play it off this sidewall, try to get past Judgmental. Goes for goal instead. Bounces it there right in front of the goal. Sammy, though, does not decide to go for it. Judgmental whiffs on it. That could have been a great opportunity for the Tyrants to find their second goal.
You gotta be thinking they might be kicking themselves there. There was a great opportunity gone to waste as... Okay, I thought it might find a way to trickle in, but this is ML. Come on, they're not. That shouldn't happen. But I mean, the Tyrants here, they're having quite the offensive pressure here as it comes right to Sammy, and look at this. It's a perfect pass right to the middle. Sammy makes no mistake once again.
Yeah, but Skylar here getting a lot of credit for this play. Gets the bump there onto Judgmental.
That's
YZ
huge.
just not able to get back to that ball fast enough. And the Tyrants extend their lead to 2 here. Already a little over 2 minutes gone in this first game. And the Tyrants looking strong right now.
Yeah, Tyrants looking very strong right now. But here come the Bears with a long shot of their own. Trying to figure out what happened here. Skylar's a little bit of an errant touch with Sammy on the same side of the field, and he just can't get back to this. That's a great awareness play. Just puts it on target, and you know, as they say, we just go next. We take those and just go next. And they just cut the lead down to 1 here. Bears looking for a quick equalizer, not able to get it right away, but YZ keeps it in play, keeps it in that offensive end for the Bears, sending it high. Judgmental not around to follow. He's going to elect to play it a little safe off the back wall. Sammy sent it back, but it's going back and forth right now. It just teams are just trying to figure each other out here. But yeah, I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far. It's just, you know, good old fashioned Rocket League is it goes right off of the post.
Yeah,
that's just
Post has been a lot of teams' enemies so far this the entire night, honestly. And I always say the post is either your best friend or your biggest enemy. And so far, like I said, it's been a lot of teams' enemies. That left post has just been getting killed all night long here. Tyrants still trying to get another shot here. Skylar gets that one. YZ with a nice save. Sammy now trying to get something, but YZ's going to play it off that back wall. No boost. So really not a lot they can do here. Judgmental is going to stay back on the rotation now as Skylar plays it in. Judgmental might just leave it there for Skylar.
Ooh.
A little bit of a fake, but a nice save by YZ. Keeps this game at a 1-goal differential right now. Her off that top crossbar. Judgmental gets it away from Skylar and now plays it back to the back to the midfield line.
Words are difficult sometimes. It's okay. That's all right. We roll with it. But that's a great defensive stand from the Bears, and as I say it, it just finds its way. It finds its way through. I mean, but right before this, that sequence was fantastic. Judgmental had a save. YZ had a great save. But again, the Tyrants are just looking a little bit too much right now, and they're finding the Bears, getting them caught out a little bit here with just all the sheer pressure they're able to produce.
Yeah, and you want to talk about just pressure that the Tyrants are putting on the Bears right now as Sammy goes for another shot. Judgmental gets a save there, but the current shot differential is insane right now. 12-2 right now. Tyrants have 12. The Bears only have 2, being outshot by 6 times the amount. We had a game last series that had a 4 times shot differential amount. This one is just insane right now. Make it 13-2 as we see a demo come out from YZ, the first demo coming out on the side of the Bears. Judgmental now trying to get out. Skylar, though, just yoinks it away from them. Sammy gonna try to go for the shot here. Plays it a little bit high, though.
Yeah, and it's hard to score if you're not shooting enough, but I mean, okay. Just every time I say something, it's just gonna, I'm gonna manifest this. This is just my role right now. But no, in all seriousness, this is a great play. This is exactly what you need. It doesn't matter you're being outshot, 13-3 now, I think it is. But I mean, the only numbers that matter are those ones right there indicate how many goals that have been scored. So as long as they are within 1 here, I mean, anything can happen. We have 20 seconds. We also have the infinity of 0 seconds as the YZ with an amazing save on the left post.
Yeah, now Judgmental trying to play this one down to the Tyrants end. It gets knocked back all the way down into the Bears side. And a little bit of a misplay comes out. It won't come back to punish them. But Sammy now trying to punish them. And Sammy with the nail in the coffin goal here in game 1 and a hat trick.
Yeah, just a fantastic game from the Tyrants all around. The Bears really, for the record, they have played very well in the defensive, but they're just giving up too large of a volume of shots right now. And they're just, you can't survive that kind of onslaught for 5 minutes and expect to come out on top here. So I expect them to make a pretty sizable change to how they're going to play against these guys moving forward in the series.
Yeah, you talked about the Bears had some good defense. However, defense does not mean anything when you get outshot 16-3 in a game. Yeah,
nuts.
You had 7 saves. Yeah, that's a good stat. However, there were 9 more shots the Tyrants put on goal or got counted as shots. And you just couldn't do enough there on the offensive end to kind of counter that a little bit. While it was a 1-goal game for a lot of this game right here, it just always seemed like it was in the Tyrants' hands.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the score was very close for the majority of this game, but the ball was in the Bears' defensive half for a very long time, very long stretches. And it's just like, yeah, eventually you're going to you run out of boost, or eventually with all the offensive rotation that the Tyrants are able to keep up, you're going to find an opening if you keep pressing long enough. It doesn't matter what level you're at some point, the tank is going to be dry. You're going to make a mistake because of it, and it's just going to get scored on you. So
yeah, and basically, I've said it a couple times tonight. Sometimes a team is just suffocating a team on the offensive end. That's exactly what we saw the Tyrants do here in the
That's a great
game.
word, by the way, because that's what it looked like. They just had no room to breathe. I mean, they had 3 shots. It's hard to describe it any other way.
They suffocated the Bears of both air and boost there. There was not a lot they could do in that game. Hopefully, this second game was a little bit of a bounce-back game for the Bears, as they desperately needed here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking for that to be the story of this game, or we might, unfortunately for the Bears, we might see a short series if they're not able to find some way to, combat this absolute just juggernaut of an offense that we've been seeing from the Tyrants so far. But YZ is going to carry it in the middle, sends it down towards Skylar. The bump by Sammy, and Judgmental is there for the follow. This is exactly what you want to see. A nice play into the defensive end, make them a little uncomfortable, and then just pounce when the ball is not cleared exceptionally well. I mean, that's probably what it would have taken there to get it away from Judgmental, because he was on that immediately.
Yeah, and I have to give a lot of credit to YZ there. They did all that last play there with 0 boost, nothing fantastic in their tank, and they were able to get that ball so far deep into that Tyrant side of the field that it really made the Tyrants struggle a little bit. Judgmental finds the back of the net for the 3rd time this series. So far, the only member of the Bears to score. However, this is a good start for the Bears. 1-0 lead. However, the Tyrants are trying to get that offensive pressure back on.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be tough sledding for both teams, to be honest, going forward. But I mean, the Tyrants, at least they have that. They've done it. They know they can, they had 16 shots in the first game. They know they're capable. They just need to not get too lax on their laurels and just kind of think it's going to be a given that they're going to have that kind of output. You still have to go out there and make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, already at this point in the game, Tyrants already have 3. The Bears only have that 1. Skylar picks up a demo there, and we see a flick come out from Sammy, but YZ able to deny that one there. Now gets it over Sammy as well. Judgmental finds the back of the net for the 4th time this series, 2nd time this game, off an incredible solo play.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. At this point right here, when he hits it off the undercarriage, I was just like, oh no, please don't miss. Because, I mean, I've been there where it's just like, it's right there, and then you just do something, and it just all goes wrong. But, credit to him. He's feeling himself. That's what that tells me. It's like, because it's a completely unnecessary reaction, but, he's feeling the vibes. Maybe this is a good sign for the Bears. I mean, absolutely being up by 2, of course, but you definitely like to see that, especially after losing game one the way they did. They seem to be turning the tides, and they are now out. Well, I was just about to say they are now out shooting, but they're not. So I misread. Reading is also hard.
Yeah. Still, currently, the Tyrants are out shooting the Bears by 2 here, but Skylar is going to put this one in the back of the net to cut the lead in half now. Still a little bit over halfway to go in this game, and a nice play coming out here by the Tyrants.
Yeah, this is kind of make an awkward situation for the defender when the guy you think is going to shoot there in that situation, he just, he fakes the ball, and then you're like, oh, crap, now what do I do? But the Bears come right back. A shot from YZ, saved away by Sammy. YZ's going to get killed for his efforts in game. Sammy with the carry. Skylar's chasing a demo. And okay. Saved away by YZ. I did not think that was going to be a result of that play. But, again, maybe the story for the Tyrants in this game could be missed opportunities. They are out shooting, but still find themselves trailing here as we approach the 2-minute mark left in this game. Sammy's going to collect it in the corner, flicks it over Judgmental, heads downfield, tries to follow it up, cannot do so. It's 50 away. Skylar back in his own half. He's going to go for a carry of his own. Judgmental's there. He can save the ball away, but it's still not out of danger. It's still right there. Okay, now it is cleared away. Then the demo to boot, and now they can really kind of collect their thoughts here.
Yeah, Sammy picking up 2 demos right there. That's already 4 demos for them in this game. However, Bears keeping this pressure up on their offensive side. Sammy, though, gets a 50-50 to play it into the Bears side. Fakes there, gets YZ to bite on it. However, now they don't have a lot of boost, so they're just going to fall back. Skylar goes up to contest this aerial dribble coming out from Judgmental. Bumps Judgmental out of the way. Now Sammy going to try to dribble it up the side wall. Does have Skylar there, but that would have been an amazing passing opportunity. However, just a little bit too late. Skylar now wants to try to make up for it. Gets a shot there, but gets denied by Judgmental.
Yeah, you can see the desperation starting to come out here. They're starting to mount more of an attack like we saw in game one. Nothing too crazy yet because you are only down 1, but I do like seeing that by Sammy getting the bumps in net, trying to just disrupt this Bears defense. I mean, with a team that's defending as good as the Bears have been so far in this series, that's exactly what you need to do. Bumps and demos, and they are definitely up to the task so far.
They're going to send this one going for the bump there.
There's another
for
bump.
Sammy with the shot. YZ with the nice save. That's already YZ's 4th save of this game. Judgmental with the half-court shot. Skylar with the save now. Sammy going to try to clear it down. YZ picks it up just as it crosses in the Bears territory. Sammy now going to shoot it from beyond half-court. Judgmental with the save. That's their 3rd one of this game. 20 seconds left to go. Judgmental trying to get a back pass here or carry it down into the Bears end, or now it's actually still in the Bears end. Skylar here with the shot. Bump coming out. Judgmental. 4 saves, already 10 seconds left to go. Tyrants trying to find an equalizer. It gets shot there on goal. It will slide in. Sammy picks up the equalizer with 5 seconds left to go.
Oh, man, it's just when you thought the Bears were going to get away with a win here, the Tyrants they just put, all gas all the time. And it's just 5 seconds left, no problem. Well, it looks like we may be heading to overtime. Don't want to get ahead of myself, knowing my track record in this series, but okay, we are going to overtime. Thank goodness I didn't jinx that. Yeah, exactly. I gotta watch that.
However, Sammy might want to end this early. However, we see Judgmental played all the way back downfield. Skylar going to follow this one up the side or up the back wall. Just going to actually let it fall. And now try to carry and dribble it off that sidewall. Going to try to get it past Judgmental, not able to. Sammy gonna have to rotate back to get this one away. Awkward touch there. Judgmental's gonna center it here. Here comes YZ, and they bump Skylar into it for the Bears goal. I mean, for the Bears goal.
Yes, that you had it. You had it. Yep. That is that's perfect. That's a perfect play. That's a great recovery from the despair of giving up a goal in the last 10 seconds to have overtime forced on you. So that's good that you're up to the task mentally of you let in a deflating goal after you played a heck of a game and you still found a way to win, and that's absolutely crucial as they now tie up the series. So I hats off to them. So
yeah, hats off to them. But again, I just have to look at, let's look at the stats here again.
Please.
8 saves for the Bears this game, only 4 for the Tyrants. So Bears kind of keeping up their defensive pressure or defensive play here in the second game. However, again, the Tyrants outshot the Bears by almost double, 12 shots to 7 this time. And if you look at it throughout these last 2 games, or through the 2 games of this series, the Tyrants are outshooting the Bears 28-10. That's almost 3 times the amount of shots through 2 games.
Yeah, that's it's definitely something to keep track of. I mean, you're definitely keeping track of that more than I am. Hats off to you, sir. But no, I mean, finding a way to win is very crucial. But I think the Bears' next step to improve is trying to limit how many chances they're going to allow, because that, I think, will help them further. But if you're the Tyrants, just keep the course. You're putting enough on target. You're forcing enough saves from the defense that you guys are in a good shape offensively. So, but I'm excited for this next game here.
12 shots came out from the Tyrants that last game. There were 8 saves credited to the Bears there. They scored 2 goals. 2 other goals were just a little bit wide. Still got credited as shots, though. And eventually, it's just math. Or it's just, math at this point. Eventually, if you keep throwing more stuff at the goal, it will eventually go in. That's why you see hockey teams do that a lot here. But the Bears looking to strike fast. Judgmental with a shot, plays it just wide, but YZ comes right back in to clean it up.
Yep, just like you said, just like the hockey team, just throw it on net and see what happens. Make the goalie make a save. And right here, it kind of catches the defenders out, and he's able to just deposit it into the open net.
And YZ actually picking up their first goal of the series there. Took them 3 games, but they're finally in the scorebook now. YZ fakes it past 1, but Sammy able to get away from him. Skylar now going to try to carry this up the sidewall. Judgmental going to try to come out to contest. YZ with the save, and now Judgmental's going to play it back upfield.
Now YZ going to send it back into the Tyrants' end. It's into the corner for Judgmental. It's just free. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I mean, there was just no mistake here. Once it got past Skylar at this level, that's going in 100% of the time. But again, the Bears out to a quick 2-goal lead. So last time they just kind of barely were holding on and ended up having to go to overtime. I'm looking for them to hold on to this lead as the Tyrants almost score to have me jinx them again. So maybe I should just stop talking for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears found 2 goals in 40 seconds now, averaging a goal a second. However, that's not the case anymore. Sammy's going to get a 50-50 go center there. However, we do see Judgmental clear it out. Now they get it. Actually, Judgmental gets it over Sammy. Skylar is going to play it all the way back across field. YZ's going to go up for it 50-50 against Skylar. They win it. Judgmental's right there, but a nice denial by Sammy to keep this a 2-goal game.
Yeah, absolutely. And a crucial point of this game, if you're the Tyrants, you can't go down any more than you already are and expect to have a good chance to come back in this game. But the Bears, Bears don't care. They're going to try and keep scoring here. But right now, it's the Tyrants on the attack. Sammy is just going to get it 50 away by Judgmental. Judgmental looks like he may be the first one to this ball. Nope, Sammy's going to get it, but he's demoed for his efforts. And it's just going to bounce into the midfield. Sammy's there on the pounce. YZ with the save. It's kind of awkwardly floating in front. Skylar sends it wide. Judgmental can't quite get it past. The 50 goes middle. Skylar not able to capitalize. A little bit of a little bunched up there in the corner, but it's all right. We're making it work. Sammy sending it into the middle. Skylar sends that one wide. Judgmental past one, but not as far as Skylar. YZ with a great clear that should relieve some pressure here as Judgmental gets a decent follow.
YZ come in, played a little bit high on that shot. High and wide. Judgmental's going to pick it up out of the corner. Sammy's able to steal away from them. They have some boost here. A little bit of an awkward touch there. They try to leave it for Skylar, but YZ able to take away. And look at this. Judgmental's easily just going to roll that one into the back of the net here. And the Bears extend their lead to 3 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I'm seeing a developing trend that's a little bit concerning for the Tyrants. I believe all 3 of these goals, the goal has been relatively open. That might be a little bit of the Bears getting the Tyrants off of their game, but some of it's got to be, it might be a little bit of an overcommitment from the Tyrants as they're trying to get back into this game. But
Yeah.
I mean, hats off to both teams so far. They're playing a fantastic series. I mean, you love to see it. But Sammy's going to clear this one away. Skylar's going to chase this down. 50 away. A Judgmental. Judgmental with another touch off to the corner. YZ just going to bang it downfield. Just an absolute bombshell of a clear. Sammy up. Yep, go for it.
And he's gonna pick this one off the back wall.
Oh,
Pinch
man.
coming out, goes a little bit too high. YZ with the clearance out there to the side wall. 85 seconds left to go in this one. If the Tyrants want to have a shot in game 3, they need to find a goal fast. Skylar with the shot. Nice save by YZ. That's already their 4th one of this game. Judgmental's going to clear it out. And another wide open goal. YZ is going to find their 2nd one of this series and this game and extend the Bears' lead to 4 with 69 seconds left to go.
Nice.
Thank you.
But no, again, it's I mean, I harped on it earlier, and I mean, so far the trend is continuing. I'm looking for the Tyrants to address this in between games. In between goals, it's kind of hard to kind of get your thoughts out there, but I expect them to take this little intermission, little mini intermission, as a 5th goal, and I just don't see any Tyrants in frame. But you might want to take this last minute here to kind of get a head start on how you want to change your play style for next game, because they stayed the course in game 2, came just short, but now it's going to be gut check time, because they're going to be placed here on match point, so they're going to need to find a way to change up their play style. The Bears, and as I say that, they're going to get one here, so here we see a little bit of building the momentum. But as I was saying before, the Bears were forced to change up, and now it's like a punch counter punch thing. So now it's the Tyrants' turn to respond.
Yeah, I always call these late goals when you kind of know you're out of the game, just confidence goals. However, 50 seconds left to go. If the Tyrants can, get a couple quick goals here, there's still a shot for them. But as the seconds continue to tick off here and get lower and lower, they're pretty much out of this one. Skylar, though, going to be able to bump it over YZ. YZ gets another touch here to play it into the corner. Judgmental's going to try to carry it out. Skylar goes up to contest him in a 50-50. However, we see YZ going to pick this one up now, looking for another goal of their own. Sammy with the save. YZ gets denied there. Now Skylar going to try to carry this one up. 20 seconds left to go. And an awkward play there by Skylar. Not able to control their car good enough there to get anything going. Skylar, though, is going to intercept that ball in midair. Judgmental going to whip on it. YZ is just going to play it safely across the field.
Yeah. So as this game's ticking down, the Bears will take game number 3, take a 2-1 lead in the series as the Bears try to get one more for the road here. Aren't going to be able to capitalize on, JK, unless it's still not on the ground yet.
Neither team want to let this game end. It finally ends there.
Yeah, I mean, you like to see the heart there, even though you're down by like 4 goals and you have no chance of winning. The fact that let's try and score one. I mean, why not? It's like like you said, confidence goals. That's absolutely what you love to see. But I'm definitely, like I said before, definitely looking for the Tires to find some kind of way to change things up. As again, 9-7, they outshoot the Bears, but 7 shots for the Bears, 5 goals. That needs to be addressed from the Tyrants like immediately.
I mean, another thing that needs to be addressed for the Tyrants is they need to do something different on offense. Yeah, they're getting more shots than the Bears every game so far. Hell, they're outshooting them 37-17 through these 3 games. However, the Bears, 7 saves on their 9 shots. 1 went in, and the other one got credited as a shot, but just probably bounced off the post. The Bears are proving exactly what we saw the last series, that defense is the thing that will normally win you these games. And so far through these 3 games, the Bears sit on top of the series 2-1 and are now in the driver's seat for this series. However, one good defensive game from the Tyrants or one little difference in their play style might be the difference between a game 5 or the Bears moving on to the next round here.
Yeah, it's I mean, for both teams, it's do or die. I mean, it's not a game 5 yet. I probably just jinxed that too. But, you know, the Bears, just as eager as the Tyrants are to get back in the series to force a Game 5, the Bears, I imagine, are just as desperate to let's just get out of here and win this one right now. Let's not leave the door open for anything, excuse me, and let's just get out of here with a 3-1 win.
And look at this amazing start for the Tyrants. A clearance goal off of a save. Sammy starts it up for the Tyrants exactly how they needed it, all the way across the field, and a little bit of an overcommittal by the Bears there. Comes back to bite them only 12 seconds in this game.
Yeah, no, it's picture perfect start for the Tyrants. Get your head in the right place. Get the vibes flowing early. And that's a good kickoff win there. Plays it back to Skylar, just sends it down the field. Going to be collected here by YZ, puts it off the back wall, but it's right to Sammy. Judgmental is there to touch it away. I'm not sure if that one was on target, but it's always good to make sure it's not in your net. Can't argue with that.
YZ going to try to carry this one downfield. I believe that was Skylar who gets it away from him. Actually gets away from Judgmental there. Sammy, though, a little bit of an awkward touch there. Judgmental's going to be able to get back to this one. Wins a 50-50 that goes all the way across the field out of that corner. Skylar actually leaves a big boost there for YZ, but is able to get it past YZ now. Skylar going to try to carry this one up the wall, try to get it past YZ again. Playing this one really slowly here, but YZ finally able to steal that one away from Skylar.
Yeah, so looking for the Bears to kind of mount something here. Excuse me. But the Tyrants, they're just not. Oh, that's a great catch by Sammy. Kind of catches YZ in an awkward spot, but he's able to make the save. Judgmental will now collect and take it down the field, trying to best out Skylar for possession of the ball. As you see, bumps coming in on both sides as they just battle for positioning and just ball control here. But an unfortunate touch from Judgmental here. He just kind of centers this out to Skylar, and Skylar will say, "Thank you very much. I will take that."
Yeah, Sammy pinches the one on the wall to get it all the way downfield. And like you said, a little bit of an unfortunate touch there by Judgmental. Leaves it on a golden plate there for Sammy to put it in the back of, Skylar put it in the back of the net there. And look at this, Skylar's gonna play this one slow. Go for the bump. Here comes Skylar, but why is he able to get there in time?
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting play. I like to see the aggressiveness. I mean, granted, they have been doing this for most of the series, but it's for good reason. The Bears are usually pretty good on the defense, at least in this series. So I mean, you like to see, okay, they're just really putting in the work right now. It's everything is working for them right now.
The Tyrants want to force a winner go home Game 5, and they're doing a great start so far. Not even 2 minutes have been played, and the Tyrants sit on top of this one 3-0. And hell, right now they haven't even allowed the Bears to register a shot. Their defense has stepped up big time this game.
That's actually an amazing stat. You just blew my mind with that. And I'm sitting here able to look at the scoreboard anytime I want, and I didn't even notice that. So. But no, this is picture perfect how you're coming into a Game 4 when you're down in the series. You so far, granted, I mean, it's hard to believe there's still half this game left, but YZ is going to have a chance, but it's just an awkward bounce. Judgmental there to follow. It's put in the picture perfect spot where nobody can reach this. This is just a great play. Sees YZ missing, and he's like, I got you. You're my teammate. I got your back. They're just going to put this in, and now it's 2-goal deficit, 2.5 minutes. I mean, that's by no means over. Okay, I was a little worried. I was sweating bullets for them. I didn't see anybody right away. But YZ going to come in for the carry with the 50. Thought he might be able to get that one in, but Sammy denies.
Sammy has some boost here, but just leaves it right there for Judgmental. Skylar misses on Sammy, has to rush back over, but a nice passing play coming out. Skylar, I don't think has enough boost to really make anything happen there as Judgmental gets it away from them. Now they're going to play it out of the corner here. They're going to dribble it off the ceiling there, try to get another touch, and a nice play coming out. YZ with the shot. Skylar with a nice save to keep this a 2-goal game with 2 minutes left to go. Skylar now tries to pinch it upfield. YZ will pick it up at the midfield line. They're going to try to follow this one up, but Sammy able to bump it away from them.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love the effort coming out from the Bears. It's like you want to put this away You got to come back, and that was a heck of a try. That really had us going in the casting booth, where it was like, oh man, what beautiful team play. But Judgmental here is going to carry it, gets another touch. Sammy's just going to easily save that one away for his third save of the game. He's just really showing out for the defense for the Tyrants right now. He is just the backbone right now, and shots are actually even if anyone's keeping track at home for this game.
Shots are even, but the difference comes on the defensive side here.
Yeah.
The Tyrants have 4 saves. Normally we talk about saves, it's the Bears, but a clearance shot from downfield. Skylar from long range extends their lead back to 3.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, where it was like everything I was harping on the Bears, or on the Tyrants, excuse me, last game, is now happening to the Bears. Like, it just seems like they're catching the Bears out of position, maybe, and just, you know, it's just when you have nobody guarding the net, it's kind of hard to save the ball. I know that's a difficult concept for some people. It's nothing earth-shattering for sure, but I mean, when you can put it into practice like this, it's just, you know, it's just a great response to when, you know, the situation in the series. So
yeah, Skylar picks up a hat trick here in game 4, and they needed that one more than ever. Judgmental's gonna try to carry this one up, but we see, I believe that's Sammy take it away midair and find the goal to make it a 5-1 game.
Oh, this is just a great play. I can't even be, you know, nitpicky at the Bears for this one, because I mean, how do you don't expect something like that? It's you figure, okay, if anything, it's gonna 50 out to the side, but it's just like he beats him almost clean. That was more of like a 90. That was no 50.
Judgmental tries to get a shot here. YZ comes back in. Sammy denies him though. 18 seconds left in this one. The Bears might, maybe like the Tyrants did last game, even though they already have a goal, might just want to find a confidence goal here at the end, just to give themselves a little bit of a boost of either confidence or momentum going into the do or die game 5 here. But the clock has hit 0. Skylar looking for another goal. Sammy gonna keep it up. That might fall in, but no. YZ able to get it away, and the Tyrants win this one 5-1, much like the last game where the Bears won it 5-1.
Yeah. It's actually kind of crazy how the whole dynamic of the series flip-flopped between games. I mean, this is exactly how you wanted the Tyrants to come out. And, you know, credit to them. I mean, they came out and did it. They're just like, you know, we're cool. We're chilling. Let's go to game 5. And now, winner take all, loser. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing you anymore this season. Yeah. Somebody's season is going to come to an end. It's almost criminal that someone is going to have to be done with their season after this.
Yeah, and like you said, the Tyrants came out like how they needed to. No, or how they wanted to. They needed to come out like that. That was a game that the Tyrants desperately needed. Besides that first game, this was their most well-rounded game. They had more shots and more saves for, I believe, the first time this entire series. 5 saves on the 6 shots that the Bears put on goal. The only other one was the Bears' only goal. Skylar stepped up big time. 3 goals that game. They only had 2 goals the rest of the series before that last game.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you say except gear up for game 5? Because, I mean, the way this series has gone, I have no idea what to expect. Yeah. But that makes for some fantastic Rocket League. We're about to get into it here. The little dead kickoff here. YZ's going to be able to control it. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I was literally in the middle of about to say he can't get it over Sammy, but apparently he can. So I'm confused.
Not the start the Tyrants wanted here in game 1, but lucky enough for them, that only took 7 seconds off the clock. However, this is a do or die game 5 here. Winner moves on, like you said, undead. And the Bears are the higher seed in this one, so you would expect them to be the ones moving on here. But at this point in the series, it is anyone's series. 1 game is the difference now.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep in mind here, over the course of the season, 2 games separated these two teams. So, I mean, the seeding could be a little bit misleading here, but the Tyrants are going to equalize here at the 4-minute 30-second mark on the button.
Yeah, YZ just seems to get a little bit caught out by that bounce it took off the crossbar there. And we see Skylar pick up a goal here, picking up right where they left off after game 4, finding a goal here. That's their 6th one of this series.
Absolutely. Tyler is going to take it down. Judgmental with the 50. Sammy's going to collect. Goes for the ground to air dribble. Can't get it. Oh, he does recollect here.
I mean, they did get it over YZ. Judgmental's going to try to get it out of the corner now. Skylar with the shot. YZ with the save. Sammy, though, going to keep it in the Bears' end before it gets played out. Skylar going to pick it up at the midfield line. Try to play it to that back wall. Judgmental's going to try to corral this one and carry it up. Gets it past Skylar and Sammy there. And now they could have a breakaway here, but Sammy with the nice demo.
Clutch demo there. Absolutely. When the offensive pressure was looming, he just immediately eliminates the threat, but not entirely, as somehow YZ is able to pinch this pass and just top shelf.
Yeah, the chat is spamming those Christmas trees to help out YZ, and look what happens immediately after that. It must work. It must be that voodoo magic. The chat is helping out the Bears right now, but Sammy and Skylar want to try to make a difference. Sammy here with a shot and the denial, but Skylar with the follow-up immediately ties it up.
Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping for out of game 5. This is just high octane back and forth. I mean, we still have 3.5 minutes. There is no telling when these teams are going to be letting up. Hopefully, not at all. Hopefully, they just keep doing this. We could go 7-7. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the stats right now since we're 90 seconds in. Tyrants, again, what a shock, out shooting the Bears. However, the Bears have made most of their 2 shots because they both went in. Skylar was going to clear this one downfield. Skylar almost picks up the hat trick, but Judgmental with an incredible save.
Oh my gosh, an amazing save. And now going back the other end, he looked like he was going for the bump play on Skylar. Can't quite connect with it, but the Tyrants, never mind. They thought they were controlling. They were not. But here comes a little bit of a misplay in front. Skylar's able to send that away, thankfully for the Tyrants. Judgmental sends it towards net, gets demoed for his efforts. A valiant effort at that. YZ gonna center it up. Sammy just clears away as Judgmental was back respawning after what happened. So
Sammy passes it there to Skylar. Skylar's passing it back to Sammy. Sammy's gonna put this one on goal. Skylar's right there, but instead decides to rotate back. That's not what they should have done there. Now Judgmental might have something to say about it, but Sammy takes care of YZ. So that offensive attack might have just ended there for the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, it might have, but look here, it's still in their end. Judgmental getting a touch. It's harmlessly off the back wall. Sammy's able to flick it downfield, but not over YZ. Skylar's there for the follow, and he's in the perfect spot to make this play happen. Sammy gets the flick, forces the defender to make a touch, and now Judgmental's trying to scramble back. Skylar just places it perfectly behind him where he can't reach.
Skylar picked the right time to come alive in this series. A hat trick in game 4 and now a hat trick in game 5. It might just be what the Tyrants need to move on to the next round. The Bears, though, they need to have some response to it because, again, it's 7-3 in the shots category. They need to have something other way. But Skylar looking for a 4th, bounces off that right side post.
Oh, it's very close for the Bears there. They are sweating bullets right now, I imagine. But no, these guys are probably cool, calm, and collected. Not like me. I would be freaking out right now. And now disaster does kind of strike here as the Tyrants get a 4th goal. There's a minute and a half, a little bit more left. I mean, this is by no means over, but the Bears need something. I would say they probably need something pretty quickly to really kind of get their heads back in this game, kind of keep the spirits up, and just regroup, regain. And that is not what you're looking for when you're down 2. It's just to give up another one. That is how we say unfortunate.
Worst case scenario for the Bears. Skylar finds the poker with their 4th goal, and then immediately off the kickoff, Sammy finds another goal. There's 91 seconds left to go, but the Bears down 3 goals. They have only got 3 shots this entire game, so they need to have something go their way, but Sammy picks the one up at the midfield, tries to get past Judgmental. Judgmental is able to get away from those. Skylar and YZ go up for it. YZ technically wins that one, and Judgmental is going to try to clear this downfield and carry it towards the goal, and then get a shot, but Sammy with a nice save.
That was a creative little touch right there, right in front, just to kind of redirect it slightly, but probably didn't have the power he was looking for. But placement over power, but power's still pretty good. So
Sammy and YZ 50-50 there all the way across field. Judgmental's gonna go up for it, gets it here towards goal, but just a little wide. Sammy now has a wide open net. They know Judgmental's coming back. They 50-50 it perfectly, but it just goes a little bit wide as Skylar had rotated back to get boost. Skylar, though, has some boost now, looking to do something here, find a 5th goal. Maybe Sammy tries to do something. However, YZ able to get away from them. Sammy's going to pick this one up. YZ's going to help them out by bumping it towards their own goal. Sammy with the pass off the backboard. Judgmental, though, is going to carry this ball upfield.
Oh, what a recovery, too. Oh, just labels it off the crossbar. He was getting bumped down the field. Didn't matter. He just finds a way to recover while still carrying the ball. It's just absolute masterful play that you expect at this level. But unfortunately, it looks like it is going to be for naught for the Bears. Maybe they can get a little something for their troubles here as we close the curtain here on this series. But I just have to say, well played to both of these teams. But the Tyrants, I think they definitely earned this one. With their backs against the wall, then they just showed no remorse after that.
Yeah, the Tyrants sending the Bears to that early hibernation this season. Not the way the Bears wanted it to go, but the Tyrants, I mean, just looking at the stats in these last 2 games, their defense was much improved. They got 11 shots in that last game. That brings them up to 56 shots in the entire series. It's hard to really beat that, even though the Bears, games 2 and 3 for them were incredibly strong. They just were not able to get over how many shots the Tyrants are able to put on net.
Yeah, that's over 10 shots a game. I'm not really good at quick math, but that one is pretty easy for me. And just 10 shots a game is just an insane amount. You're letting up a lot of chances. And I mean, credit to the Tyrants. They were creating chances. It's not like the Bears are just sitting there letting it happen, of course. I mean, these guys are competitors, we're out here to try and win this thing. But I mean, sometimes you just get the short end of the stick. But I'm interested to see how this Bears team is going to handle this. I mean, obviously their season's over, but depending on how they want to bring people back, maybe they make a run of it next year. Because next season, excuse me. But because the defense was there, it's just you're spending probably a little bit too much time on defense.
Yeah. You talked about there a little bit over 10 shots on goal. Actually, to be specific with it, it's about 11.2 shots on goal per game the Tyrants had. So that's, 11 shots in a game is a lot. Having that be across the entire series is just insane. The Bears, though, they did a really good job in games 2 and 3. Game 3 was by far their best game. They beat the Tyrants 5-1, and they went on series point there, and it really seemed like they had figured something out. But the Tyrants in that next game came back out and showed that that they had a good defensive squad out there as well. And that was the key difference in this series. Up until that game 4, the Tyrants had only been getting 1 or 2 saves a game. After game 4, I think they got at least 4 saves.
Yeah, it's huge. The turnaround was real. They started out great, the Tyrants. The Bears responded, and then when I called upon the Tyrants to, answer back, they did. They were up to the task, and hats off to them. GG's.
Yeah, but that will do it for us here on the main stream. Everyone, make sure you stick around. We're going to raid the secondary stream here once we wrap up here. It was a great night of playoffs here tonight. 3 upsets when you look at it overall. Only 1 series ended in a sweep. Every other series went 4 games at the minimum. And the 3 upsets that we saw tonight were great upsets overall. But again, thank you to everyone who came out. Also, big shout out to our partner, APM Music. thank you to them. But make sure you stick around. Once we end here, we're gonna be rating that secondary stream.
Yeah, and real quick, I just want to shout out everyone in chat who's been here, production, all those guys on the back end to help make this stream what it is. Hats off to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. We're just here to babble in front of guys hitting balls.
Yeah.
And yes, I just said it.
Yep, he just said that. But yeah, again, like you said, thank you to everyone who came out. Thank you to everyone in production. And yeah, thank you. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow. But this will do it for us here tonight on the main stream. Again, once we end here, we're going to go over to the secondary stream. But that's going to do it for us, y'all. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.